Greetings, greetings. So last night we went to go see Spider-Man Homecoming. I was very excited to see it. I tell you what, from the very first start, his first appearance in Civil War, I've been very impressed with Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and that he continues to impress me in Homecoming. And I really do think that we have the best Spider-Man that we've seen so far. Tobey Maguire, we actually just finished watching the original Spider-Man again, just trying to remind myself a little bit about it. Tobey Maguire was, I thought he was a good Peter Parker. But as Spider-Man himself, we just didn't get the distinctives that Spider-Man is known for, his sarcasm, his wit, through Maguire. But I liked the first two movies very much. The Amazing Spider-Man series, honestly, I thought they were a train wreck. I mean, you know, the guy was okay as Spider. He was a better Spider-Man, but his Pete was horrible, and the just everything. Well, the plot and the villains and everything else were just bad. We come back now, though, to a good Spider-Man and a very good villain with Michael Keaton. But that's not really what has really captured my interest right now. And what has really captured my interest right now is the very fact that Spider-Man is, like, legitimately a high schooler in this one. Like I said, we just rewatched the original Spider-Man movie, and I'd forgotten. It's been a little while since I saw it, but I'd forgotten that he is like days away from graduating at the first part of the movie, and then the second part of the movie is in college. And I can't remember if they specified how old Pete was in Amazing Spider-Man, but there too, I didn't. I know he was in high school, but it's one of those things where, like, they cast people who are obviously not high schoolers to play these roles, and even though it's set in high school, it's not really high school at all. And that's just the way. That's just the way the movies felt. This one, he's not a senior. He's not even a junior. He's a sophomore in high school, and it with all the awkwardness and nonsense that goes along with that, and it just, that really transports me back to original Spider-Man material. But this is what I found really interesting, because Stan Lee has told this story several times, that when he pitched the idea of Spider-Man, the publisher was like, no, we can't have a hero who's a teenager. The teenagers are the sidekicks. But teenagers are not heroes. And so they kind of dumped it in Amazing Fantasy 15, which was being discontinued after that issue, just as a way to just kind of get it, just, all right, Stan, write your stupid script and just put it in there. And then when it became a hit, all of a sudden, now the publisher's more interested in it. And that's a fight that Stan had to fight back in the day. But it feels like with the Spider-Man movies we've had so far, is that even though Stan Lee proved that is possible, that we can have a young high schooler, not even a senior, but a young high schooler as a hero, a teenager as a hero, we still keep casting people in their 20s to play the characters who are like 18 and walking out the door, right? But Tom Holland it's like, it's returning to, to that structure that Stan Lee had set forth at the beginning. That this was going to be a teenage hero that was dealing with all of the hero stuff and all of the teenage stuff at the same time. And I really love that about this movie. So I definitely think this was a home run. I'm putting in my top three between Spider-Man 1 and 2, somewhere in there. I really need to rewatch 2. That's always been my favorite. I need to rewatch 2 to see exactly where I'd put it, but it's definitely in the top 3 along with Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this character in the near future. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a good day.